we're going to be making our winter Matisse cutouts. Write your name and your class code on the back of your paper. Then put your pencil away. You will have a tray of cool colored paper. They should be nice and organized. You're going to want to pick one color to start with. You're going to need your one color piece of paper. You're going to need a pair of scissors and either a glue bottle or a glue stick. It should all be on top of a messy mat. Now I'm ready to begin cutting. We are cutting geometric shapes, which means we're going to be cutting straight lines. We're going to be making triangles and rectangles. So you can either cut in the middle or cut diagonal. I'm going to start by doing 2 large triangles by cutting diagonally. I'm going to place them down on my paper and grab a new piece. This time I went smaller. Make sure you only get 1. Since I made triangles, this time I'm cutting in the middle to make 2 rectangles. And I can do that again to get a medium size, and I can do that again to get it even smaller. So now I have 3 different sized rectangles. I'm going to grab another piece in another color and try again. I'm going to cut in the middle. Now I have my rectangles again, but I want smaller triangles. So I can cut once, and I can even cut twice to get different size and different shaped triangles. So you're only cutting straight lines for this part. Now that I have a bunch of pieces cut, I'm going to use my glue. Now you can use your bottle or you can use your stick. If you use your glue bottle, make sure to pick off the boogies and turn the party hat, and you just do tiny little dots of glue at the corner. Then you may place your piece down, and then you're going to give it a little massage, a little rub, so that it will stay in place. You can also use a glue stick. When using a glue stick, you glue on the messy mat. So if it accidentally goes off, it's only on the messy mat, not on the table. And I can place that and give it a little rub and massage. Now I can keep adding more pieces. Remember, you want to think about your composition, the way things are arranged. I can place them on top of each other. I can place them going off the edge of one another. They're overlapping. Or I can give each one its own space. Fill your paper. Now we're going to use white paper to cut out some snowflakes. You're first going to want to start by folding your paper up to the top. So corner to corner, you take the bottom and you bring it to the top. Now you're going to take your side and bring it to the other side. Your fold should be in the middle and on the bottom. I'm going to fold my side all the way to the bottom. Fold goes to fold, and it will make a diagonal line. So fold to fold. Now you have a triangle piece. The point goes towards the bottom. That's where all your folds met. Now we're going to be using our organic shapes. Those are lumpy, those are bumpy, things you find in nature. You're only going to do it from the 2 edges and along the top. Make sure it never touches the other side. Otherwise, it can cause your snowflake to break. So some from one side, some from the other, and you can even have one coming from the middle. Once you have your designs drawn, you're going to use your scissors and you're going to cut on the pencil lines. This can be tricky and it can hurt your hands a little bit because you're cutting through a lot of pieces of paper. Put the scraps off to the side because we might get to use them later. Your thumbs are up, your fingers are in, you're chomping. You always turn your paper, not your scissors. Your scissors are always pointing away from you. Once you have those last pieces cut out, you're going to carefully open one layer at a time and flatten it out. Open and flatten, open and flatten, and open that last layer to see that beautiful snowflake. Now, the side that has the pencil is the side we're going to add our glue. This time, everyone should be using the glue bottle. You're going to add a dot of glue in each corner and along each fold. Make sure to add some along the middle as well. I'm going to turn my snowflake over, and I'm going to find a spot and flatten it onto. Give it a nice rub, hold it in place for about 10 seconds. Then it should be good to go. I'm going to grab another piece of paper, a smaller one, and do another snowflake. Find a space. I can use my scraps too to make it look like a snowflake as well.